Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Yes, Your Grace, a new role-playing kingdom management game out, where you play the role of a king in a fictional kingdom, beset by barbarians who you have made unsightly promises to, and you have to deal with things like marrying off your daughters to try and gain allies, managing estate finances, dealing with petitioners, and a wide range of sort of challenges or issues that come up as you are ruling your kingdom, all while sort of in this role-playing game type setup. So we played the other night. We're going to go ahead and load our last save. I want to say we're through like 11 weeks, and the treasury is okay. We have one loan out that I think we've got like 4 more weeks left to pay down. I don't have a ton of money. I am paying Stan, my general, 9 gold a turn, which seems like an absurd amount of money when you consider every week the entire kingdom collects 12 gold in taxes, and we're paying 9 of that to one of our generals. But it is what it is, I guess, and that's what we're going to go ahead and try and kind of manage as we move forward. Now, we obviously don't have more money to prepare a new general for our services. I do have enough stuff to hold a carnival that'll give us a big boost in contentment by our population. But I don't think it's really necessary at this point. I think 22 contentment, people are relatively happy. I don't have enough money to build a training grounds to give our army an additional 10 men per week. It would be nice, but we just don't have it. And I don't have enough gold for stables, which unlocks 7 additional locations to explore on the map. Well, I don't have the money to do that yet either, so we'll just kind of keep it as is and move forward. To week number 12 in Granovo. Ah, General, Your Grace. The situation got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we have secured Lord Eaton's dust wars. Okay. So we got Lord Eaton's dust something. Your Grace, how's our investigation going? I have found this animal tooth, but I don't know how it ended up in their castle. I've prepared a table for you in the council chamber where you can inspect the items. We should invite and question the lords. Who knows, maybe someone will be able to learn something from them. As a reminder, we're talking about the King Talius, who was murdered at our daughter and his son's wedding, and we're not sure who murdered him. They might not always tell you the truth, Your Grace. And while we're inviting them, we should try to form alliances too. Lady Lena. We invited her. A pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. And my biggest condolences about Talius, although I did not like him at all. Anyways, Lurs has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help, for something in return, of course. You see, you have something I want to give my son. Someone, actually. I would like your daughter, Asilia, to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come, and as a start, I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Radovia. Along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So what do you say? I need to marry off another... Bob, I think the game is actually published by the same folks as who did Not Tonight. Either published or developed. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some shared assets there. Let me think about it. What a jerk. So 300 more soldiers would massively expand the size of our military. She has the largest military force of any of the lords. It's probably not a terrible idea to take her up on her offer. If I can somehow get King Evo back to us, we can get his 3,000 soldiers and it all becomes a moot point. But I only have 2 more daughters to marry off, so... Alright, so let's go ahead and invite Lurs back. We should be able to get his 500 soldiers now that we've seized Eaton's stuff. Is this new pet you're hiding there, Pumpkin? Your Grace, may I introduce you? The stabber? Why did it shake like that? A hedgehog? Why is it shaking like that? The stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hanson, but then that name's already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath, he has a velvet yummy tummy you wish you could just stroke and squish all day. But on top, that's a whole different story. He's a scary, stiff stabber. Okay, go ahead and keep the stabber. I really don't care. Don't stab yourself. I don't know why the whole kingdom shakes when she says that. At least she'll be occupied? Not sure if that's a good thing. Alright, so we've only really got one petitioner today. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any others. There have actually been casualties. They killed an entire family. We're counting on help from your general, Your Grace. We should keep an eye on these bandits, make sure the Rodovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them there's no place for such behavior. We will send General Stan to help. All right, now if we look at our archives here, we can look through the entries here. We already did that. We already did the wedding. Evo took his thing away. The investigation is ongoing. Someone entered the wine cellar on the wedding night. Whoever it was, they lost a big animal tooth. Visit Kashiki and close the Oracle Dust trading stand. We did that. This would not be easy, and the king chose to give it serious thought for allies for life in terms of Lyanna marrying off Acelia. Gold for boots. A drunken citizen visited someone asking for some gold for boots. King Eric didn't fall for the clumsy attempt at extortion. The drunken left equally ungrateful. Attacked village. Eric decided to send a general to track down the bandits. Lurcelia has been married off to Evo. Acelia, meanwhile, is sort of our sword-wielding daughter, who another person wants for their son. Sadini is the youngest, and she's the one with all the little toys. Aurelia is our wife. We repaired the flood damages to the dungeon. We built a new inn, and we're getting 1 gold per week from the tavern. Someone lost their son. Yeah, we got a strawberry cake. Paranoid Lord. That person's in the dungeon. And he gave us 4 soldiers. Poverty in the village decided to show generosity, so we gave them stuff. Fever in the village, we gave them supplies. Rodovia, stolen cattle. We sent supplies to help. Raided a village. We didn't help. Merchant medicine. We took the medicine and we gave it to someone. Bandit attack. We gave them supplies to help. Robbed merchant. We didn't assist the merchant in the matter. He muttered something under his breath. Sick father, we gave peasant strong medicine for his father. Hopefully it should work. We haven't heard back from them yet. Tavern business, we didn't support the tavern business. Lost loafer's son, the king decided to support his father with some gold. He seemed very happy about this. And village on fire, we gave them some supplies. So we haven't given a lot of like actual support in terms of military support, but we are paying people when bad things happen. Okay. So we'll go to the gardens and we'll talk to our daughter. We'll see if we can talk to her at all about being married off to this person's son before we actually do it this time. Lady Lena visited me. Do you remember her? She was at your sister's wedding. Yes, why are you telling me this? Well, she asked me if you would like to marry her son. Before you throw a tantrum, know that I have not given her the decision yet. Oh, I see. I guess I won't have much say in the matter anyway. Well, I don't know. What do you think? I don't even know him. Do you think I want to marry a stranger? Is there anyone that you know you would like to marry? No. We need you to find someone sooner or later. You know how this works. You know how this works. You need to be married off. I just don't think I'm ready for this. So... let's see. Lady Lena offered Eric her support in the battle for exchange for Acelia's hand for her son. To no surprise, Acelia hated the offer and asked her father to decline it. Well, I could use those soldiers, daughter. Just saying. I feel like the discussions with my wife are always kind of like, oh, you ready for the wedding? I have a lead in the investigation. Like, does anything come up with these discussions? Or is it just like, oh, she's your wife, so you should talk to her? I found nothing. Ha! I don't want to give another daughter away. You're not losing them. They're only being married, and you're never going to see them again. How do I seek an expert? There are no experts. Question suspects. Seek an expert. How? Wait, what? Well, I don't have any experts to seek. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Okay, let's see what next week brings. So we're still paying off the loan. Army upkeep's 3. We have 26 gold. Actually, despite the bank payment, and apparently we're not paying General Sand, so maybe while the general's away, we don't have to pay him? That's weird. Super convenient, but also kind of weird. Huh. Yeah. Alright, well I guess we'll do a carnival to get our people happy. It's a one-time 5 contentment boost, 1 use. We still have a fair amount of supplies left over, and it'll get us to almost 30 contentment, which should increase our gold income as well, because as I understand it, contentment drives revenue. Pigeon's back. Lurus has arrived. Acelia, peasant, and peasant. What's the pigeon say? I haven't received your reply. I hope everything is all right in Davern. It's very lonely here. I miss my sisters. I know no one, and Evo doesn't like me wandering around the market by myself. Please send me a letter. Oh yeah, I forgot about my daughter. Let's write a letter to Lucilia. Ask her about Dusty. Really? That's the only thing I can ask her about? Why don't I get his army yet? I'm kind of confused. I guess I have to arrest dust dealers or something? I'll take a look at the map, maybe. There's only 2 other places we can go off the map, Luba and Wolmy, and I don't have any general to do it yet. Let's see what Acelia has to say. Mother made me sweep the corridors! Why, what'd you do this time? Nothing. Tell me what you did. Wait, my Acelia's nickname from her dad is Az? Az? Okay. Your mother will tell me what you did if you don't. I'd better start sweeping before she finds me. Okay. Hey, Ben, how you doing? I will never finish here. Okay.
What the hell's going on out here?
Thanks for the follow, Ray of Sunshine. Let's see what this peasant in a green dress wants. My name is Olivia, Your Grace. I come from the forest. I am the leader of the cult of the trees in the western woods. I know I am probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Your Grace. I have asked all the neighboring villages for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest, we have a sacred oak. And because of all the recent rains, the area flooded around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We've tried stopping the water, but we haven't gotten all the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray, Your Grace. Without it, they are depressed and scared. I cannot bear to see them so helpless. Please help us, Your Grace. Well, I don't have a general to send you. I could give you a little bit of gold. A worshipping oak? The tree of the god of thunder. Oh yeah, dude. Have fun in the Netherlands. I forgot that you were heading out that way. That's pretty awesome. I have not been to Europe in 10 years, and I would love to go back. A symbol of love and life filled with healing powers. Nothing bad can happen to this tree, Your Grace. Please, I beg you. All right, here's 12 gold. I have a good heart. Of course I do. I am a noble and great king. What's our, the cult of trees? Hopefully that helps us in the war. Maybe they'll have soldiers or trees. Maybe the Ents can come save us. Okay, what's this peasant want? Silk perfumes, books, and decorations, whatever your royal soul might desire. I'm listening. One pack of dust for just 14 pieces of gold. Oh, this is a dust salesman! Your place is in my dungeons! I will get 100 soldiers by arresting you. How dare you lie to your king? My guards will take care of you at the exit. All right, let's go get Luris's soldiers now. 200 soldiers, that'll bring our army up to 300 men. Okay, get up off the throne. Okay, let's go to the bedchamber. I don't know why I always have these optional discussions with my wife, but very rarely does anything new come up. What did Acelia do? She's behaving worse and worse as she grows up. She convinced one of your servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh, gods! It didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric. I know I shouldn't have, but I feel that if I had said no, she'd still do it in secret. The peasant and the merchant. Okay. You want room to run? I can't bear this place. Please let me out. I didn't know your grace disapproved of the dust. I thought it was like any other consumable product. People get sick because of this stuff. Everyone who sells dust in tavern will be imprisoned. You'll stay here till Lord Lurse arrives. Alright. Maybe we need to invite someone else. Like maybe there's another one of the lords who's an expert in teeth or something. Okay, so we're at 22 gold. Apparently our bank loan is paid off, so that's great. Stan the General is back. Stan the man, the General is back. We've got 22 supply and 22 gold, so we're in a pretty good spot gold-wise. I don't want to prepare a new general yet because they're expensive and I don't have money to do anything else yet, so we'll just kind of continue on. We should have a bigger army now, though, so that should be nice. Granovo, week 14. Hey, the pigeon's back. The craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet, for the dust spreads fastest in the sandstorm. The fuck does that mean? Some drug dealer? Well, Lurus is here, so we might as well pass it on to him. I found the bandits that were quite the bunch drinking away in the forest nearby. I let the villagers deal with them. I'm ready for our next orders. Thank you. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Okay, Lurus is back. This secret message is for you. I've done your tasks. We have stopped the growth of Eaton's business. Oracle dust will still be about, but we will definitely help reduce its spread. Unfortunately, there's a small problem in the way. With Eaton not buying my spices, others have turned their backs on me as well. I can hardly make any coin now. That's why I had to start trading with Radov. What?! Are you mad? That's supporting our enemy! We're going to war with them! The bottom line is I need gold, otherwise I won't be able to sustain my armies. The only other option I see is for you, is if you bought the spices from me. I will need monthly installments, though. Loris! God damn, you bastard, I need your soldiers! Fine, keep selling the Rodovians. Well, okay, so we got our 200 soldiers at least. The alliance gives us many benefits, Your Grace. We should expect an increase to our income at the end of the week. Yeah, it's like Dune, right? Lady Elildia. I've heard that Lena has made you a proposition. I must say that it's good that you haven't agreed to it, Your Grace. But do not make the mistake. Do not accept her offer. This marriage cannot happen. It seems to me that you do not know of the curse that plagues Lena's family. Curse? What curse? They say that if her son does not participate in the act of marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up again. So die? Can the curse be lifted? There is. That is why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son to lift the bane. The problem is you can't completely get rid of it. If her son gets married, it is said that the spell will move onto the bridge, and she will die the following night. Are you willing to risk this? Thank you for the information. I don't want my daughter to die. King is definitely just a drug addict. Listen, if the king can make a little bit of coin on the side and get a few more soldiers by drugs being sold in his kingdom, then you know what? I might be okay with it. A special request to turn Stabber into a prince. I need to lift his curse. What? I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Sadini. Well, I made Danica read it for me. I already love him as hard as I can squish and... Okay, whatever. Sure. I'll give 1 piece of gold to my daughter. Oh, Pumpkin, I honestly don't know. I haven't uncovered any other clues yet for the assassin, either. I've never actually read any of the Dune novels, for what it's worth. When you make an alliance, the ally's name will turn green, but when you upset someone, the Lord's name will appear red. This usually means you can't ally with them anymore. So King Evo is red. We have to figure out who murdered his father. King Talus is dead, so obviously we can't ally with him. Eaton, meanwhile, hates us. One must wonder if his 230 soldiers may not join the bad guys. Lena has 300 soldiers, but as a reminder... she wants our daughter's hand in marriage for her son, which may result in our daughter dying. So 300 soldiers would be nice, as it would double the size of our army, but I also don't want my daughter to just be basically plunged into death. I'm not sure who else could be an expert in teeth. Maybe Jovan? I guess we'll go ahead and invite him. He has 120 soldiers. Riskin82, thanks for the follow. I haven't found any evidence, though. That's the problem, and I don't know... We don't have anything to do. Is that... No, the kitty's gone! I can't go pet the kitty! No kitty to pet. That makes me sad. But hey, our army's up to 300 men now. We were at just 104 before. Can I go sword fight with my daughter? Nope. Alright, let's send our general to Luba. Luba! General sent. Stand the man, the general man, stand. Alright, so he went off to do his thing. Our army now costs 9 supplies per turn. I do theoretically have enough gold to get 7 additional locations on the map to explore. But we're going to wait on that until we've explored all the existing locations. As we move into week number 15, which I believe someone last night said that week 15 is when things really pick up. So I guess we'll see. What did our general find out? A nearby river has dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their homes from a lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. Hey, that means the people love me more. Meanwhile, a letter. Dear Eric, I hear that I am already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope that you will keep to your promise. Bayron, the king of Radovia. Too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we'll be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope you will keep to your promise. Well, it sounds like the Barbarians want the hand of my other daughters, now that I've married off the eldest, but we'll see how that all works in our next episode. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you for watching, and until next time, I'm out.